This isn't a midlife crisis. This is a midlife reset. Backroads, business, building the next chapter. This is life at 50-ish.
All right. Well, welcome. Life at 50-ish. Scott,
Joe,
we're back again this week,
whether you like it or not.
whether you like it. So, I don't know. We're kind of going to rapid fire this week, I think, aren't we?
A little bit, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's between where we actually work, there's a lot going on, and the time of year, there's a lot going on. We did a pause and we focused on Mother's Day. Now comes the everybody else day.
Yeah, everybody else does. Yeah. So,
Graduation, it is upon us.
it is. I remember, speaking of graduation, I remember last year our youngest daughter at home, she was graduating high school. It's hard to believe she's already been in college a year, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We moved her back home last week, and now
Now
it's
she's here?
it's crazy. Yeah, she's home and going to get a job, and next year they're going to stay in an apartment with her and two friends. So
That's
we're
kind of
go-
cool.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first step out, it's nice to have friends. Like it's a built-in safety net of people you trust. That's
Right.
kind of cool.
And-
There's going to be that one friend that's going to do something crazy. Just get ready for that call because that is
I actually thought that may have happened the freshman year, but we made it through okay.
freshman year is an interesting one. It's either going to be epic or silent.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's going on. It's been a
Yeah.
very fast year.
It's been an odd year too.
It has. It has.
Well, even where we're going today with graduation coming in, it's been an odd weather year.
Right.
I was looking at it. Forecast is what it is. If you don't like it, stick around for a minute. It'll change.
Right.
But it looks like we're rolling into mid-May now, which should typically be the start of friendly spring. It was about 46 degrees this morning.
Yes.
I may have lost some more plants.
Yeah.
Well, that's not normal, but it's starting to get me wondering about today's topic: graduation parties, grilling.
Yeah.
That
I
might
mean,
change the calculus.
and speaking of graduations, you just visited one on Monday night, kind of a work requirement. How'd that go?
It is. It actually went really smooth. I mean, with where we were, we were looking at about 300 people walking across the stage,
Right.
and it was about as smooth as you could expect.
That's good.
It is like, and hats off to the organizers. They do a great job. But when you take 300 people and a handful of them, a handful of these guys are already at work in a hurry, but the rest of them are still in school.
Right.
They are just freshly out.
Yeah.
And you put them in one place that's a celebration. It is like herding cats.
Yes.
In the best possible way, but it's herding cats.
It is, and I spent 13 years where dealing with graduations, at the public level schools, and it's the same way. No matter what they're. I saw kindergarten graduations that were a mess. You can't ever get them right. Can't get them perfect.
No, you can't. And it's I think it gets summed up where there was a conversation about where we were supposed to walk. And I said, you know what? I said, it's on the first guy, and technically it's here. And I showed him where it was. I'm like, but here's the thing: if that first person walks down the wrong aisle, they take a zigzag, just do it too.
Yeah.
And then
Just
everybody
go with
behind
it.
is going to do it because the mistake's only a mistake if somebody points it out.
Right.
And it's not about the staff, it's not about the faculty or anything else. I mean, we put a lot of hours in on the front and some hours in on the back to make it go. It's all about that 2 hours. And it's not even for the students.
Right.
They're working as hard as we are at graduation.
Oh yeah.
It's about their families. It's something they give their families. So
Right.
it's herding cats, it's organized chaos, and it's a duty.
It's kind of like when you get married. The wedding day isn't for you.
No, it is definitely, that's for the family.
That's for the family.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Hopefully for her, but it's so much
it
stress
never
on her
works.
that
Yeah,
she can't
it never
be
works
there
out.
for it.
It's never for you. So, but yeah, I mean, graduation's going on.
Yep.
Hopefully, everyone stays safe. All those graduation parties
Yeah,
afterwards.
and I being honest, like with the graduation parties, I remember graduating. There were parties,
Oh yeah.
and I did things I shouldn't have done at that age.
Oh yeah.
And everybody else does. So if that graduation party happens to be at your place, make sure the graduates know you. Not
Right.
gonna call them kids now. Make sure the graduates know you. Make sure you're in contact with their parents, and a funny thing, if people may be too tired or have too much caffeine to drive, it's a good idea to just collect keys in a fishbowl and put the fishbowl in the parents' bedroom. That way, if you happen to be over caffeinated or have one too many lattes, you can just work that buzz off playing games in the house.
True, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of them out there indulging in some beverage that they shouldn't be at this age. And, you know,
Well,
I'm not stupid. You're not stupid.
No,
We get it.
they're going to over caffeinate.
Right.
And we know every graduating kid has like a direct north moral compass on the most exciting day of their school life.
Right.
Because it is, graduation of particularly high school is the most exciting day of your school life.
Right. It is.
And we know that moral compass will point inevitably north, and we know they may overdo it on some lattes. And if you do, stay where you're at.
You know, and with that being said, one of the rules that I have is like for the kids is I don't care. I don't care. I just don't. If you go out and you do something like that,
Call.
We'll deal with it later,
Mhm.
but call me. I'll come get you. We'll get you home.
Yep.
We'll worry about the discussion later. You know what I mean?
We ain't having that discussion that night.
Right. I want you home. I want you safe. That's all that matters. Everything else is secondary. We'll deal with it
Well,
secondary.
what I told mine is that when that day comes, and you make that call, whether it's to me or it's to your significant other at the time or anything, you've already got 1 point in your favor. You did the right thing. You had one right option amid an ocean of stupid, and you picked the right one.
Right.
If that's not worth something, you're talking to the wrong person.
Right. Absolutely. So, but yeah, you know, graduation is coming up, and graduation time leads to outdoor activities,
Hopefully.
grilling and stuff. You know.
Hopefully we
I've
won't
already
get rained
started
out.
mine. I've been grilling for about. I fired up the grill probably a month and a half ago, and I've been letting it run, dude. I'm
I
happy.
think I'm an honorary Kentuckian because I never shut mine down.
We.
If I really wanted, I will grill in the garage.
Oh yeah. But the tendency the last few years, my last day on the grill happens to be Thanksgiving every year, and you know my grill's a grill smoker combo thing, and on Thanksgiving I'm responsible for the turkey. So guess who's out there at 6 in the morning throwing it on to smoke?
You know, we do that to ourselves. We really do.
We do.
But it's worth it.
It is. It's so worth it. You know, I think the thing that for me, it's like just seeing people enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And when someone's like, "Oh, that's so good," it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, we're not out winning trophies anymore.
No.
So
That is a trophy.
That is a trophy. So
A
it
happy
says-
family is the
right.
ultimate trophy.
Absolutely, absolutely, it is.
Yeah, and grills are just fun. I'm really lucky. My wife loves to grill too. So a lot of times it's like tag team in the grill. And that works out great because there's, when we're doing those beverages, I happen to make some pretty terrific lattes, we'll leave it at that. And so does she, but we're in very different, well, we're talking about adults here. I make terrific like old fashions and things like that.
I
Like
love an old fashioned.
I'll make like an orange syrup instead of just orange rind and a cherry syrup to put in with it. I'll do things and I'll make them myself. She's exactly
I'm gonna have to come
the
to your
same
house
on
for a
hers.
cookout.
Oh, it gets real.
I
It gets real.
love an old fashioned.
Yeah,
Love an old fashioned.
They get pretty good sometimes.
Yeah,
But-
my wife. Speaking of tag team
Yeah.
grilling, I mean, my wife. I mean, she's got to get a lot of the credit because she does the trimming on our regular every week. I mean, she does all the seasoning, gets it ready, and I'm just the monkey outside throwing
See,
the stuff on the grill.
I'm one of those types, like, this is where my wife and I have a split. Like, she'll actually season the stuff, like, maybe a half an hour before.
Right.
No, right before it hits the hot. Like, if that grill's got to be 550 degrees, it's 551 by the time I start throwing that seasoning on.
Yeah.
Because that seasoning goes on, it gets put seasoning down, and new seasoning gets put on top, and you close the top, and you make it work.
Yeah. The only thing that I really let my meat sit and let the seasoning soak in is the turkey.
The turkey, yeah, that's
I
you move
put-
to turkey and chicken, all bets are off.
I'll put the turkey in a brine on Thanksgiving. It'll sit in the brine for at least 24 hours.
Oh, now that's
you
the good stuff.
know. And you know, I do my elk the same way. You know the elk.
Oh yeah,
is-
the elk has to be though.
Yeah.
That's like wild game in general. There's like the buttermilk cure and stuff like that.
right. Well, you don't but you've had the elk I've made.
Oh yeah.
I didn't use none of that. It's just seasoning, dude.
No, that's
Seasoning,
perfect.
smoke, fire. I mean, that's
Well, that's the way it's meant to be.
right. But that's also elk. I mean, a lot of people like moose better. I'm a big
And
elk
well,
fan.
if you move to deer, I think deer is actually gamier than
Oh,
elk.
deer is so gamey.
Even though you would think the elk would be way gamier. So the heartbreak question was, I overheard somebody say this, and I really hope they were quoting a meme. We were in Cabela's in Northwest Indiana. They have an elk stuffed on their fake mountain. And somebody goes, how high up the mountain does a deer have to go before it becomes an elk? And I really hope they were joking.
Wow. I
really hope they were. I've seen a meme like that. I hope that's what they were quoting.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that hurts.
That's a tough one.
So guys,
Yeah.
the answer to that is anywhere on the mountain.
Yes.
You can Google that. It's on Wikipedia, or it will be as soon as I put it on.
They are part of the same family, but deer don't.
They
turn
don't
to elk.
change.
It's not that kind
It's
of.
like when does he become a Pegasus? He doesn't.
Right.
So he's in a Budweiser commercial with an eagle behind him.
Man, what's something you like to grill though? You just a burger guy, or do you like chicken?
Burger, steaks. Chicken gets tough because
Oh,
so check this out.
no, sir.
Well, everybody in my family wants chicken breast.
Yeah.
If you overcook chicken breast by like 5 seconds, it's a sponge.
Yeah.
But I like chicken thighs. I like the dark meat.
Okay. Nothing.
That stuff grills awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But no, if it's meat, I'll grill it. But how about this? How about the favorite weird thing to grill?
Whew, favorite weird thing to grill? I don't know, man.
Want to try something crazy?
Sure.
Beets.
I don't like beets.
I turn into candy.
Yeah. I mean, we grill vegetables. You know, we'll cut up potatoes. My wife likes.
Oh yeah.
Brussels sprouts and
that's awesome.
asparagus and stuff like that. We'll wrap it up in a
tin foil
with
butter,
everything
seasoning. And you let it. It actually like butter poaches in
Right.
that, which
And
is really cool.
And I'll set it on the top rack of my grill.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'll let it go for 45 minutes. Flip it 45 minutes.
Yep.
Done to perfection.
And you just let everything go through. Yeah.
So but as far as weird things, man, I guess I tried to I tried to cook some appetizers on my grill once.
That could be different.
That didn't work out too well. Let's just be honest. But it was worth a shot.
Pizza on it. You got a smoker grill.
I do have a smoker grill, and I have not tried one yet. I'm going to. My grill also has the what's the plate called?
The pizza stone,
No,
the griddle.
no. I have a griddle. Yeah. I have a griddle that goes with my grill. So, yeah, I've got some options. We've made breakfast on it. You know, cook some eggs and bacon.
So I've actually got just a cast iron flat griddle.
Yeah.
I just set that on the grill and use it. So it's one of those universals. I just like it, and I actually originally bought it for camping, but not like the everyday, like car camping, sure.
Right.
But if we were going to hike out somewhere and be there for 3 or 4 days, I'll take that 3-pound weight penalty and throw it in my backpack.
Yeah.
That griddle's great.
Well, mine's made to fit the grill. I pull the grills off the lower part, and it just slides right on in there.
Yeah.
It's got a little hole to drain the grease. I just set one of my old Yeti cups down in there and let
Perfect.
it drain into there. It's good to go. So, but I think my favorite thing to grill is I like to smoke chicken wings.
There's so much you can do with those.
Yeah, but and not just wings, like I like the whole thing. I like the leg, just big chunks.
Airline chicken.
Yeah, and and I'll smoke them, and we'll do lemon pepper and some buffalo and just some plain.
A fun one. Take however you season your chicken, right?
Mm-hmm.
This works really well for chicken breast. Take it, put it in a bag with the seasoning, and just let it sit for a day or 2 or 3. When it's done, take it out and grill it till it's cooked perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Put it back in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Come back a day or so later and just thin slice that sucker like deli meat.
Yeah.
Put it onto a charcuterie tray, or even just use it for deli meat. Oh. That's what I do with chicken breast and stuff, so it stays herbed up and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, we make chicken breast every weekend, and my wife flavors it up, and it's good the whole
I
week.
pick on it a little bit because everybody loves it, but it's so touchy. You got to be really good with it.
Right.
But yeah, I like doing it that way. That's kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
I like this.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Things 25-year-old me would laugh at.
Yeah.
Me sitting here talking about grilling and the different kinds of foods.
25-year-old me would think that's okay, because 25-year-old me was tired of fast food.
Yeah, I don't know. 25-year-old me and me now, we're two different animals. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, everybody is. But I remember being I turned 24 in boot camp. So 25-year-old me was completely over, and I categorized military chow lines as fast food.
Right.
I was over it. So like the grilling, I guess I was 50 at 25. Because that was like, yes.
Right. I don't know. There's, as we get older, there's things we like to do that.
There's a couple of them that are just cracking me up.
Right. Like pressure washing.
You know what? Oddly satisfying, but
It is oddly satisfying because you watch it disappear as you do it. It's like the big erase. It's like the big magic eraser.
It is. Well, we were actually running, like we were teaching some AI, and I was discussing, walking through like what do people like. 'Cause one of the people, oddly enough, said, "Hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, or I want to start a podcast, just like what we're doing."
Right.
I think you actually heard that one today.
No, I didn't hear him say
Oh,
that.
yeah, I wish you would have walked by
Must
2
have been-
minutes later.
Oh.
Because he decided that he wanted to go and do a podcast and stuff, and it led into he came up with a suggestion of ASMR, which is some big fancy explanation, but it's when people like the natural sounds without talking to something else on a video. And it came up to exactly this pressure washing. He's like, I love that when there's no sound on it, and you just watch.
Yeah.
And then he went and he asked AI about that, and AI actually said that's one of the top trending video types.
Huh.
So we're weird if you're over 30 and under 50.
Right.
But if you're under 30 or you're 50 or over, we're cool. So there's a little narrow segment that's not cool out there on that, because they don't like that. Everybody else seems to.
Well, to each their own.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny because it showed up and it's
Right.
true, but now that's
It is
kind of
true.
cool.
Yeah.
They have phone games for pressure washing now. They're incredibly
I know.
popular.
I've played them. I'll play all those stupid games like where you're selling corn or you have to raise chickens. I mean, I get bored and I keep seeing the same one. So finally, after like the 100th time seeing them, I'm like, okay, sure, let's try this.
So you know I got to stop doing that? Duolingo.
Yeah.
Yep, it actually has chess on it.
Hmm.
So you can just play chess with a bot that adapts to your level.
Right.
So the better you get, like if you get a spark of genius in the game, instead of destroying your opponent, the robot opponent gets a little better to match you.
Ah,
Very satisfying.
I got you. But
That stopped me from those games because those load up the phone fast.
Yeah. So I think we told you guys a couple episodes ago that we kind of we have some talking points that we're both looking at on the screen.
Oh, absolutely.
Here. It's just to kind of help us keep going. But I just want to read these things out for things.
Oh, these are hilarious.
Things that 25-year-old me would laugh at. Top one, pressure washing. I don't know, man. I always thought pressure washing was cool.
It is.
Maybe I'm crazy, but washing and detailing the truck.
And I see, like 25-year-old me love that.
Yeah, 50-year-old me, I don't care for
Oh,
it.
I'm
I'll pay
laughing
somebody.
at it now. I'm absolutely laughing at it
I
now.
don't care for it now.
Okay.
Buying tool hurts.
But it's cool.
It is, but it hurts. Like
It hurts so good though.
Oh man, it hurts.
I'll tell you, and that one, if you need some middle ground, Ace, Harbor Freight,
Right.
don't have to do Snap.
Oh no, I mean I've got an account of Harbor Freight, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's like it helps, but a guy can drop $200 on a ratchet in Harbor Freight
Easy.
today. Like get a gold-plated one, I think.
Easy.
Which
So-
I kind of want to buy a gold-plated Harbor Freight ratchet just to say I have it.
Right. Yeah, you go on with that.
I just like it's the ultimate kind of ironic, isn't it? Look at this gold-plated, super
That I'm
expensive
never gonna
ratchet
use.
from a value tool brand.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, have fun with that one.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it, but boy, I want to.
Organizing the garage. I'm going to tell you right now, I've organized the garage probably 4 times in the last 6 months. I'm kind of over it.
I've actually got to do it one more time.
Every time I do it, it gets to where it's nice and clean. And I'll just be honest with you, if you have a 16-year-old child at home, a boy, who likes to tear everything apart, he bought a motorcycle, and he tore that thing down to the skeleton. And there's pieces everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it's
we
just
do it. The
nonstop.
difference is we don't forget about it for 6 months. So I got a funny story about that. I got a friend that his son, a little bit older than 16, he's 19 now. He was tearing apart a motorcycle in Dad's garage, and 3 months go by, and Dad says, "Hey, you got to get this out of here." And to his surprise, he goes out the next day, and the motorcycle's out of there. And he's like, "Wow, this is really cool." And he cleans up the garage, and I get a call from him. He's like, "Hey, can you help me?" I'm like, "Oh, are we finally setting up the rec room?" He goes, yeah." So we go into what's going to be the rec room. There's a motorcycle all over the rec room on his pool table.
Ooh, no.
Plywood on top, but on the pool table.
Well, I mean, at least he used plywood, and he did technically do what he was asked to do.
He did, but I just thought, I was just like, okay, I would have not expected that.
Yeah, that's.
And then this kid's responsible and good, but we brought it in the house. He just hadn't gotten around to putting it back together.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Our boy, he's a good kid. I'm going through that butting head phase with him.
Always. He's 16.
Yeah, but I mean, I love him. He's a great kid. He's smart. He's wanting to come here, and I hope he gets to. So he works. He can do better in school, but he don't like school.
Can you blame him?
No, not at all. But
I mean, sometimes school's not for everyone.
Right. So, but mowing the yard, man, I'll be honest, I love to mow the yard.
Yeah,
I love to mow the yard.
It's like power washing.
It is
satisfying.
Yeah.
So we've had a really cool spring here.
Yep.
We've had some hot flashes, but it's been cool and it hasn't been as rainy, so the yard doesn't grow much. We've actually been letting it go 2 weeks because it's not satisfying to not mow much.
Yeah.
So when it's patchy and kind of high and looks terrible, it's very satisfying to mow it.
Hey,
I don't know why I'm doing that, but
but speaking of our boy, like he is mowing the yard right now. He's at that age where it's like, hey, do a little work around the house.
Yeah.
So that's kind of turned into his chore, which honestly I kind of miss mowing the yard. So I'll still get out there with a weed eater. Yes, it's something he can do.
Well, it's big. It matters.
Right. So weather apps. I know that's your favorite topic.
Actually, got 2 of them.
My wife is the weather guru of my house. Like, I'll be, babe, what's going to be in the morning? Well, I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute. And she'll do her dig, and it's going to be kind of chilly. You might not want to ride. How chilly? It's going to be in the 40s. Yeah, I might drive the truck. So.
Well, we've actually found a funny one on weather apps. Get the same one as your wife. Look at them at the same time sometimes. The one I told you about, my wife's actually said there was a 60% chance of rain, and mine said 13%. Same location, same weather app. We're standing in the same place.
Wow, that's crazy.
So don't go to that side of the house. We'll be fine.
You ever caught yourself standing in Lowe's looking at stuff you don't need?
Oh, Lowe's. Let's let Lowe's be a placeholder for all the hardware stores. Yes.
Yeah. I'll be honest. We were talking about grilling and stuff. I cannot go to Lowe's without going through the grilling section and looking at the grills. It'll be the same 6-7 grills on display, but I'm gonna go. I just go and look at them.
Oh, for mine, it's like always the tool part. Like Lowe's did the coolest thing. You can buy packs of 310mm sockets.
Yes, you can.
I was so happy about that.
The most used and lost tool there is. So.
I'm convinced that on the bottom of my cross member, there's about $80 worth of 10mm sockets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Long after the car's dead, those sockets will hold their value.
Those sockets will be worth more than the car for sure.
Yep.
Well, it's getting to be summertime, Joe.
Yes, sir.
You got any plans? Taking any trips?
We are actually doing. We're going to do at least one of these. We're hoping to be able to pull off all 3. One, we want to take a day ride, take the whole day to ride to the tail of the dragon. And then my wife wants to run the dragon, and then we want to hit Cherrahola Skyway. And of course, there's a whole nice trip back.
Yeah.
I want to get to New Red River Gorge Bridge and ride across that. And then it's been on a bucket list forever. There are 2 sites I have to visit here in the south for the ships I was on. I have to go visit the final resting place of David R. Ray because that was my first ship, was the one named after him, and he's right in McMinnville. Mm-hmm. And the other one is I have to go to Antietam Battlefield. That's Virginia. So
Gotcha.
I want to make those. Well, all of our plans pretty much center around the bikes, and then we pepper it in between with kayaking trips and things like that. But one thing I've learned is if you're going to go on the water, you got to check the day of.
Oh yeah.
So we don't actually plan those out.
Yeah, you cannot try to plan.
You can plan them out the week.
Water will change in an hour.
Oh yeah.
You really got to pay attention to what's going on with it, that's for sure. So, Yeah, I mean, I think by this time this year, or this time of the year, we have usually already taken 2 trips. We've usually already gone to Florida. That's usually the President's Day weekend trip.
Oh, yeah.
And we have usually gone to North Dakota to see the grandbabies by now. And we haven't taken a trip yet. And I'll be honest, I'm starting at Jones. I'm like, we're going to Indiana this weekend to help the
Yeah,
in-laws out.
that helps.
So that'll get us out of the area. You're going to visit in-laws. I'm going to help them open the pool.
Oh, yeah.
I love my in-laws. I really couldn't ask for better in-laws, but it's not the same as going on a little getaway.
Yeah, and see, we gave up the trying to plan a getaway, and we take impromptu getaways every weekend, even if it's only for a day.
Right.
But every weekend is a getaway.
Yeah, I got you. I just don't. Man, it's just. It seems like we always have so much going on the weekend.
Oh,
like tomorrow.
we do.
Yeah, I mean, like tomorrow, I've got to go out to some very close friends. Like my parents, I got to go out to their house. I got to pick up some paperwork for a boat I just sold. Got to take it. I got to get the boat registered. Then I got to get the bill of sale for the Kentucky part filled out, notarized.
You're losing all
That
day.
I've got a doctor's appointment. I've got $2,000 worth of parts for the truck I got to take to the mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to pick up medicine for the dog. And then when my wife gets home, it's load the car up and go to Indiana.
Yeah,
So
you're busy.
I've got a long day tomorrow. Saturday we'll help open the pool and who knows what, probably go to the gym and work out or something. But Sunday drive home and grill. I mean, it's like it's nonstop,
Oh, yeah.
always going all the time.
Well, I've actually made the plan to just be busy.
Yeah.
So what I did is I actually fill out my summer calendar on January 1st. I do it at about 6 in the morning. Because you have up until that point to put things on my calendar for the year. I take every single weekend, starting the first Friday after January 1st, and I put riding. Because that way, unless you've got something really big, I can legitimately tell you, nope, I've already got plans.
Yeah, well, that's true.
And that's just like, and you could put that, you could put fishing, you could put hiking, whatever you want to put.
Yeah, and speaking of fishing, like I sold 2 boats, and that's pretty much going to cover the repair cost to, we talked about the LS swap and the truck, so that's pretty much, it's going to cover 80% of the cost to get that
More or
done.
less a wash. Because the
Yeah.
boats would have required some inputs too.
Right. But that leaves me with, I've got a little runabout boat that I'm working on. It needs a little gel coat work and upholstery. And I've got 87, bass tracker bass boat. Got to do a little work on it, but I want to get that on the water just to be on the water. It's summertime, I want to go fishing.
Oh, yeah.
To be quite honest, my wife will be with me, so I think there's an obvious reason why I also want to get on the water.
Well, yeah.
I mean, what do your women wear on the water?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. There we go.
So if you like your wife and love your wife, you kind of want to. You don't ever grow too old to want to see your wife in a bikini.
Exactly. And that's
like
kayaking.
Yeah. So get them on the water.
Yeah.
If you don't want to see your wife in a bikini, well,
Something's wrong with you.
something's wrong. But yeah, I don't. Summer tradition, we'll probably go up to North. I mean, we're going to North Dakota.
Yeah.
I think the end of next month, and that first week of July. Probably going to spend a week up there, go see the grandbabies.
Yeah.
We haven't been up there since Christmas.
See,
and
the
this-
grandbabies
I'm
are
missing
coming
them.
this way this time for us.
Well, they
South is
usually
cool.
come down right now. They usually come this time of year right now. But my son and his wife, they planned them to get away finally. They haven't been on.
Oh, yeah,
they
they
haven't
did
gone
deserve
nowhere.
it.
So they're gonna take a cruise. Yeah, take a cruise with whatever the virus is going around now.
Ah, yeah, the hantavirus. was
Yeah,
going.
and then that other one. Did you see this morning where there's another cruise trip? Had like 50 people get dysentery all at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Well,
So I've never been on a cruise. I want to go on one, but the more I keep watching the news, the less I want to go.
you got to watch the ships. Like the hantavirus one, that's a little tiny ship that
Yeah.
goes up toward the Arctic. So like if you're gonna go with a whole bunch of strangers and get onto a little boat without a whole lot of air moving around and go where it's really cold and you all huddle in the same room, dude, I think you can catch stupid from somebody in that same
I
room.
think you could too.
So I mean that's just like that's the perfect storm.
Right.
And it's and most of these are little ones. Like most of those cruise ships, it's like taking a skyscraper and putting it on its side and floating it.
Right.
And they're so clean they make a hospital look dirty.
Yeah.
And like I'll never bash them. To go on one, no thanks. It's kind of my same thing about flying. Not my thing.
I love to fly. I will have my pilot's license as well.
See, I would fly that way because I could have my 4570 behind the seat.
Right. No, I'm going to have my pilot's license without a doubt.
It's another expensive hobby.
It is. It is very expensive, but once the kids move out, it beats driving to North Dakota.
And it's my thought is like I love the trips, but I don't go. I never point to a colder place in a cold season. So I like taking the bike, or I like taking I'll have the project car done. I'm either going to get that car done, or I'm going to replace it with something that is maybe.
Running.
Oh, it's already running good and stuff. I'm just I'm at the point now where I'm looking at it going, okay, cool platform, got some potential. Do I want to finish this out, or do I want to get something lighter on its feet and a little less expensive to drive?
Well, so I don't know if we've ever talked about your car on here.
No.
So it's a 94?
94 Cougar.
Cougar, yeah.
I've had it for almost 20 years.
Does it have the turbo on it?
No, this is I love my naturally aspirated.
Okay.
So this one, originally, we were going to do a hot rod engine for it. I've already got a built transmission for it and a built rear end. And we were going to put it in and make it, pretty much like a boulevard bruiser.
Okay.
That was sort of the goal. Now it's the way life went with the way these cars have been treated in that. Now it's just one of those things that it turns so many heads because it's got that sexy long body line on it.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking what I really want to do is just kind of go the pro touring direction with it, which sounds really weird on a 94. But I want to modernize the interior a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to freshen up the engine, which at this point, the engine's 30 years old.
Yeah.
I'm just going to buy another one that's been completely redone and put all of my goodie parts on it.
I mean, if you can do it at home, you do it at home. Trust me.
They're honestly, I was looking at the price of buying a rotating assembly and having the machine work done. I can buy one from Jasper cheaper than I can build one.
Right, you can.
Because it's scale of economy and it's a fleet engine.
Right. Yeah, you can.
So I'm considering that. But we're going to take an honest assessment of it. I got a few people coming over to make sure that everything is repairable.
You can't. Everything's repairable.
Oh, yeah.
It just depends on if you want to put that money into it.
Well, I figure it this way: the project car, I already have this one sitting. At this point, a project car is going to run me $15,000 to $20,000 by the time it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
If I do this one, I can have this one.
That's low numbers too.
Well, it's I'm not going to start with a shell. If I do this one, that's enough to cover brand new high-end paint, new glass all the way around because of road chipping and stuff like that. That's my custom hood, which is a big draw on it. That's a custom box and tied frame. That's the restoration of the custom audio system in it, and a full brand new leather package interior with all custom insets and everything else. And then the car already as it sits, the air works, the tilt works, the cruise works, all the power windows work. Every function on the car still works perfectly all the way down to the the inflatable lumbar seats. Everything works flawlessly.
Gotcha.
So it's if I'm 10 to 20 all in, that covers all the oddities of the platform.
Yeah.
A set of long tube headers runs me $1,200 raw. So I'll be $2,000 into just headers by the time I have them ceramic coated.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
2,000-ish.
Ish. Yeah. I just bought headers and I didn't spend a lot of money on these, but they're stainless steel. They were $300 long tube headers.
For that engine in this platform, there's exactly one maker in the world that makes them.
Really?
And they make them absolutely top tier. All mandrel bent, equal length tubes,
Right.
TIG welded collector. You can see a reflection in the welds when you get them.
Yeah.
But that's the only option. That's that or stock.
Or you go to a custom shop.
I don't think they could hit that quality for that price.
Maybe not that price, but I mean, you could get that quality.
Yeah, but I could get that quality at that price.
Right. No, I agree with you, but I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
either get it from there or
Yeah.
you have to go to a custom shop that can really do that work.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, but yeah, it's one of those I got to decide, is that going to be worth it? Is that the car we want to go cruise in, or do I want to get something like a B series Miata and fix it up, or even for that price, I can just buy a brand new one.
Yeah.
Just depends what I want to do. But I love the analog of it. I think that's a big thing coming back. People like analog,
Right.
even if it's fuel injected, modern, and computer controlled. There's an analog feel to it. And people like that.
I know that the OBS truck that is having this LS swap done to it. I want to take. I found a place that makes the brackets to mount seats. You take out the old ones, and they make new ones, and you can get any year Chevy truck you want, and you can put it in that truck.
Oh, that's cool.
Even a full bench seat out of a 4-door cab truck, you can get that full bench seat to fit in the OBS truck and still have the same leg room as stock.
Oh, that's cool.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's like $300 or $400 to get all the brackets, whatever.
That ain't bad at all.
Not bad at all. And then I mean, go to a junkyard to pull seats all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can find them online or to pull. Like I found some the $1,000 for what is Chevy's top? Is it High Country? It's like High Country seats, $1,000
That
for
ain't
all
bad.
that with the console.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
So I really want to do that, but
See, I'm looking at $1,000 for just the leather covers
right.
for the front and back seats.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is there like another vehicle you would want to pull stuff out of?
Well, actually, most Recaro seats will bolt right on, but I want to keep the power and the bolsters and everything. My seats aren't even torn. I just
Well,
want to change the
that's the
color.
thing with these swapping them in and out of these Chevy trucks. The functions still work on the seats.
Oh yeah, well, these will all function. I can repin anything for
Yeah.
the function on top of it. Ford only had these in a few cars, and this was the sportiest of them. And I really like it's got that flow through interior, so it's got the full length console that goes all the way to the back seat, kind of like the 60s had.
Right.
So it's I kind of dig that, and I think if I change those out at all, I'd probably just put Recaros in it.
Gotcha.
And there I'm looking at like $2,500. Not bad for what they are, but
Not too bad.
yeah, but it's but then I still have the back seat to deal with, and this way when I get these, we're looking at, and you can get them for less, but we're looking at full grain leather with suede insets. And the suede's got all the sport cloth drilling in it. And that comes with the embroidery for the Cougar emblem and stuff in the headrests.
You're not gonna have like a custom embroidery done, like your name or something in it?
No, just the Cougar emblem.
Gotcha.
Subtle. When I did my Capri, since I did so much Mr. Gasket in it, it actually had just a little tiny Mr. Gasket stripe on the outside edge of each headrest on it. The Capri was a work of art, though.
Right.
It was. It actually had kick panel mounted 6.5-inch speakers in it. It's 1985 Mercury Capri. I had the automatic taken out, had the fuel injection tossed in the dumpster. Had a nice high-rise intake, nice high-rise Edelbrock intake, 4-barrel on it, custom cowl hood, long tube headers, top loader TKO 5-speed,
Nice.
T-tops, and then just a real subtle Mr. Gasket makeover. It looked totally stock until you got up close.
So this is way something different. It's not even on here, but
Yeah.
if you look back, and I know you've owned quite a few vehicles over your lifetime. Is there one or two vehicles you would love to have back?
I think I'm sitting on them, actually. I got my truck and my car and the 2 bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I'd love to have my first Vulcan back, but it got totaled.
Yeah.
And the one I have now, gorgeous. It's actually the one I wanted then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the one I wanted, just a slightly different color, because that color hadn't come out yet. If I had them all in front of me to pick, that's the one I'd do.
I know I've had 2 vehicles I would love to have back, and one of them was a 1990 Mazda RX-7 convertible.
Oh, which is just fun.
It was black on black, and that thing was just so much fun. Sexy car, dude. I loved that car. And the other one, I had a 1989 Isuzu Trooper 2 4-door.
Oh, my brother had a 1990.
Man.
He had the Rodeo. The Trooper was
It's
the more
the same
square
thing.
one. Well, the Rodeo was the round one
Yeah.
that was basically
They
the
were-
Blazer. Yeah,
the Rodeo
those
took
things
the-
were so cool.
Man, I
like the
loved
Trooper
that.
better.
I love that Trooper, man.
Yeah.
I gave $200 for it, and I drove the piss out of it for a
See,
year and a
a
half.
better answer is the one I passed on that I wish I would have gotten.
What's up?
I had a chance to get a Volkswagen Cabriolet, I think it was like an 88 with the round headlights
Yep.
and stuff. And this thing was white with the houndstooth interior all the way through it. And it had that real salt and pepper carpet in there.
Mhm.
And it had a real nice, like, cream colored convertible top on it.
Nice.
It was absolutely mint. Had like 100 and some odd thousand miles on it, but they wanted like $8,000 for it when I was
Now,
looking at it.
is that the car that was used in License to Drive? Because I know in License to Drive they had a.
I think it might have been.
Yeah, I think one of the cars. I think the girl had the cabriolet. In
Yeah,
the
it
middle.
is. It's a girl's car, but
Right.
I wish I would have got it.
No, they were
just
cool
because-
little cars.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Well, man, we said we are gonna try to keep it to about 45 minutes. We're running at it now.
All right. Yeah.
So-
well, the time goes fast on these.
It does. It does. So we're gonna skip over. There's a bunch. Get to the end. You know, we'll wrap it up with that. I think we.
Well,
have-
because we're old, it's
Yeah,
getting
it's
late.
time to go.
And it's cold.
Yeah.
We just covered some.
It's time to go. You know, get on the bike, and go home.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be exactly the warm ride home it was yesterday.
No, it ain't gonna be too bad though. It's like 74 out there, I think.
I thought I think it was supposed to be in
It's
the
70.
Here we were talking about the weather.
70
yeah.
degrees.
High
So,
60s, low 70s.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as warm as yesterday, but
Yeah.
I mean it's bearable.
Did you see next week we're gonna be at 90? Speaking
I
of
did,
weather
but-
apps, and then we're back down in the 40s for nighttime and everything.
But
My garden's
also,
gonna die.
also next week, this morning on the news, my wife likes to watch the news. I hate the news, but this morning on the news they showed the weather, and it was saying, you know, there's a very good possibility of rain, a lot of rain next week.
I saw that. I'm waiting on it because it depends when.
Right.
It's like we were supposed.
I think Tuesday's the big day. Monday or Tuesday is like 70% chance.
It just depends when, because if that's happening like at 10 o'clock at night, I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I know I almost wrote in. I think it was Monday. But it was still misting when I got up. That one though, like it was supposed to rain all this week too,
It was.
and it rained overnight.
It didn't rain much.
No, but
I had
it
bird
rained.
crap all over my truck, and I was like, man, is this going to wash it off or not? And it never did. So I had to go to the car
it did
wash
rain.
finally. Yeah, it
But
did
this is
rain.
Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky.
Yeah.
We've had. I remember we took a trip to Gatlinburg, and all of a sudden they said there's an 80% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. I'm like, oh God, we're supposed to go hiking. So we went out for breakfast, and sure enough, the sky got black. It dumped buckets
Then it
for
was
like
gone.
3 minutes, and then it was sunny and perfect.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was the. I learned that I use two weather apps now. I have a local one, and that one sends me alerts if some weather event's
Right.
happening, like lightning strikes or whatever, so I know it might rain.
Right.
And then I have the NOAA app, NOAA's. If Air Force One flies on that app, they'll work for me to go to work.
That's true.
So a lot of times you see that 80% chance of rain and it says 1/1000th of an inch. Okay, cool. It's going to be foggy.
Yeah. Well, what do you say we wrap this up?
Yes, sir.
Let's head into the weekend. It's gonna be busy for me for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
actually hoping that it's going to be nice and down.
Yeah. Good
We'll
luck.
see about
Good
that.
luck. So, if anyone watches this and you wanna, we're on YouTube. You know.
Yep.
Leave a
YouTube,
comment.
Spotify.
Yeah. Leave some comments. Thumbs up. Tell us
Tell us
if
we're
you're
terrible.
if you're our age. What's something that the old person thing you secretly like to do? Because
Heck, if you're not our age, what's the old person thing you secretly like to do?
right, I mean, you can be 20 years old and have an old thing, you know.
I like to go out and yell at clouds.
There
Since
you
this
go.
old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, there you
If
go.
you're old enough to remember the original Beavis and Butthead,
Yeah.
give us a like and a follow, and we'll see you.
And
at
if
the
you're not
doctor.
old enough, go on YouTube and watch it.
Well,
The
we'll see you.
original
We'll
Beavis
see you at
and
the
Butthead.
doctor's office soon if you're old enough to remember that.
Yes. All right. Well, till next time.
Yep. Next week, hopefully early in the week.
Yeah. Maybe not wait till Thursday.
It still works, but
It
it
does.
feels better to have it out, and you can think about what's going to come up the rest of the
Right.
week.
Right. And you know, maybe we can start getting maybe knocking 2 of these out a week or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, let's just see what happens. Maybe we'll start getting some ideas on what people might want to hear.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, you know,
It'd be
some
nice.
weird. You want to hear a terrible point of view? Get some really bad advice? Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm great.
I mean,
I think I'm the best crap on the spot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can definitely feed you a load of crap. That's for sure. So, but anyways, till next time.
We'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Stay safe.
Later.
Dude, these folks.